Hey guys, it's Phil, and I recently had a chance to maiden the GTB 339, aka Diatone Cube, our spec racer, and took it out to the field. But before I went out to the field, I got things set up. So just a couple quick notes on what I learned during setup. One, in regards to the XSR, so you need to use an uninverted signal if you want to do the telemetry and run like Lewis scripts, which I wanted to do, but I did mess up on that and I lifted the pad on the XSR. So if you use the adapter, you cannot use telemetry, or at least the full telemetry sensors that you get if you do that. So I just wired it up normal using S-Bus, and I ended up just soldering it in there since I already had it open. Also, I put two different capacitors on. I put a small 10 volt, I think it was 270 microfarad capacitor to the open 5 volt and ground on the flight controller. So that's a small capacitor, so it fits in there fine. And I also put in a 25 volt, I think 330 microfarad on the just connected right to the battery leads to help with some filtering, as I noticed there wasn't any capacitors in there. Also to note, I did not adjust any of the filtering or the PIDs or the firmware version. All I did is put my rates on there, and I did adjust TPA a little bit. I think I knocked that up to 0.5 or 0.6 and the breakpoint to 1300. I flew multiple batteries on each of these three different props. Let's check out some video. First up is the HQ 3x2 with the 3S 520 milliamp hour, a touchy prop on the low end of the throttle, so you got to be kind of careful. It's quite fast, seems to be pretty durable as far as I can tell. Hit a couple things and didn't even really bend it much. So it's the stock prop that comes with it. Might be a little fast for our spec racing, but it is a good prop. Next is a lap on the Gemfan 3018, also on 3S. This prop is a little bit easier to control. It's less touchy on low throttle, but also gets going quicker. It sounds slightly quieter than the HQ 3x2, which are a little bit loud, and also has some good durability. Might be a little bit better option than the HQ 3x2s for our spec. Next is the Emax Avan Flow props. These props are definitely the quietest and also have the least amount of flutter. So with the stock tune, they definitely sound the best, and they are probably a great option for flying in the park when you don't want to be scaring people. They are also very fast, so they're a little touchy, kind of like the HQ 3x2s. They have some okay durability, but I really like them. Here the Avan flows again on 2S. I wanted to see what it's like on 2S to see if maybe that might be a good option for us during our spec races, to see how quick it might be. And sure enough, it was still pretty quick. I think it was within 1 second of my 3S time. So that might be something we want to look at, is running 2S. Might also have had something to do with I was really starting to learn the course. So something to think about. And here's my OG Toothpick on 2S with some bi-blades. It does not have the same speed and control as the Diatone Cube on 2S, same as with my TP3 on 2-inch. So that extra size and prop really does help control things and make it a little bit better to fly. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.